within a realm where the boundaries between good and evil are blurred, and the fate of kingdoms hangs in the balance. There exists an ancient power known as divine roots. These artifacts hold immense power, and those who possess them can manipulate the very forces of nature. Across the vast expanse of this perilous world, rival forces vie for control of these coveted relics, seeking to harness their power for their own nefarious purposes. Let's delve into this gripping narrative where the battle for supremacy rages and the fate of realms hangs in the balance. First, we have our protagonist, the dangerous tycoon, Erik Daru, who possesses 3 divine roots. He wields the divine sword, a blade that cuts through the fabric of reality itself, wielding unimaginable destructive force. With the divine armor, he forges an impenetrable barrier that repels both physical and mystical threats. And then there's the divine potion, a mysterious elixir that heals mortal wounds and grants fleeting glimpses of divine insight. But this power comes at a cost. Now let's shift our focus to the vast and contested nation of Homer. It has amassed 7 divine roots. Each root holds immense power and influences those who possess them. The first one is the divine beam. It's a concentrated burst of pure light that can obliterate darkness and reveal hidden truths. Then we have God's fire, a scorching blaze that burns away impurities and rebirths the spirit. Its flames are untamable by mere mortals. Next, the divine spear. This weapon has unparalleled precision and reach. Its tip imbued with the power to pierce the veil between realms. We also have God's wings. They are ethereal appendages that bestow the gift of flight and freedom, allowing its bearer to traverse both land and sky with divine grace. The next one is God's eye, an all-seeing emblem that bestows clarity, wisdom. And then we have the divine bow, a ranged weapon that can fire arrows with the speed of thought, each projectile a messenger of fate. And finally, God's hammer, a mighty tool of creation and destruction. It can reshape landscapes and fell mountains with every strike. But wait, there's more. Despite their efforts to keep them safe, 2 of the roots remain missing. They're hidden within the ice dome of Sanzord. It's located in the unforgiving wilds of Homer, a place where freezing winds and eternal frost guard its secrets. And the other route lies in a forgotten region between ancient ruins and the towering Angel Pyramid in Valiran. This area is laden with relics of a past era and whispers of a long-vanished power. Rumor has it that these last 2 roots are under the control of the elusive Ariana Blair, a mysterious woman whose whereabouts have been unknown for ages. Now let's talk about how these divine relics shape the narrative. First off, let's look at Erik Daru and how he uses his 3 roots. He's basically a tyrant who uses the divine sword to brutally enforce his will, striking fear into the hearts of his enemies. The divine armor makes him nearly invincible, which adds to his aura of invincibility. And then there's the divine potion. It's like a double-edged sword. On one hand, it helps him heal and become stronger, but it also gives him glimpses of the future, which could either be awesome or terrifying, depending on what he sees. As for Homer, they've taken a different approach. They've built massive fortresses around each of the 7 roots to protect them from falling into the wrong hands. But having so many roots in one place also creates problems, like what happens when 2 powerful figures within the kingdom, maybe a duke and a cardinal, both want to use the divine beam for their own agendas. It creates this internal conflict that could tear the kingdom apart. And then we have the 2 missing roots and the wild card, Ariana Blair. The fact that these roots are hidden in places like the ice, Dome of Sansort, and the Forgotten Region adds this sense of mystery and danger. Like you have to wonder what kind of challenges you'll face to get there. And Ariana Blair, she's like the ultimate enigma. We don't know what happened to her or why she took the roots, but it's clear that she's a force to be reckoned with. So as I bring this story to its dramatic conclusion, remember, this is just the beginning. There's so much more to explore. Will Erik Daru's tyrannical reign continue, or will he face a rebellion from within his own ranks? How will Homer navigate the internal conflict sparked by the desire for the divine roots? And what secrets lie dormant in the forgotten regions, waiting to be unearthed? And above all, what is the ultimate fate of these divine roots, and how will they shape the destiny of this world? Dive deeper into this world, and let your imagination run wild.